October of 1911, a group of revolutionaries in southern China led a successful revolt against the Qing dynasty, establishing in its place the Republic of China and ending the imperial system. More than a century ago, and nearly 4 decades before the 1949 Communist Revolution, another revolution in China altered the nation's political and cultural landscape. In 1911, reform elites in the Qing Empire led an uprising that foregrounded new ideas of rights, equality, and popular sovereignty, ending 2,000 years of imperial rule and paving way for the many successful movements in 20th century China.
天上太阳红呀红彤彤哎，心中的太阳是毛泽东哎，他领导我们的解放哎，真理翻身当家作。
Boxer Rebellion officially supported peasant uprising in China that attempted to drive all foreigners from the country. Boxer was the English name given to a Chinese secret society that practiced boxing and calisthenic rituals in the belief that it could make its members impervious to bullets. Support for them grew in northern China during the late 19th century, when China's people was suffering from growing economic impoverishment and the country was forced to grant humiliating concessions to Western powers. Sun Yat-sen trained as a doctor but became a revolutionary. He spent many years in exile, undermining the Qing dynasty from abroad, and co-founded the United League, which would become the Chinese Nationalist Party. After his return to China, he was involved in a series of revolutions and tried to unify China under his leadership. Sun Yat-sen learned of the Wuhan Revolution from the newspaper while he was in Denver, Colorado. He returned to Shanghai in December and was elected provisional president by delegates meeting in Nanjing. Unfortunately for Sun Yat-sen, he was only president for 4 years because the people of China didn't agree with all of his views. Civil War was one of the bloodiest wars ever fought. Over 8 million people died, making it the biggest war in history. The 1911 period witnessed the emergence of a new political culture an unprecedented political mobilization that included mass media, demonstrations and public meetings, all used to expeditious effect in standing up against the Qing government. The 1911 revolution in China not only marked the end of the Qing dynasty that had ruled China, but also represented a culmination of decades of Chinese nationalist intellectual thinking. By the end of the revolutionary decade, China had learned to conduct a new form of politics. The concept of rights had gained currency, ideologies of equality and political participation had challenged the traditional cosmology of hierarchy and harmony, and mass propaganda had been deployed as a powerful tool for political change.